Britt Tranquino is owed the $35,000 direct deposit into her bank account from foreign slave trade she worked for 20 months. Ernest Stone, DID, Tammy's Line, Seaweed Denim. But it's really the $80,000 per $1,200 or $800 job. 100 cases won. This would save their life. Britt Tranquino won for the USA and then won for the world for a 7-year period. She's the referral for the Ford models out of New York, LA, and international who won for their country. Ford models would be paid the $1.4 million from 2000 to 2004, but so would Wilhelmina Elite models 2000 to 2004. Real anti-slave trade SAG supermodels own the agency for their kids. Also, Generation X, who have 14-year-olds the year 2007, when it was replaced by slave trade, when they weren't paid. The clients broke the law, and they replaced them by a viral brothel who became slave trade employees. Never compare the anti-slave trade top percentage to any other job. Healthcare and all jobs were paid a product of retail, but they weren't paid. They had to have the $550 for the past 20 years in order to live. Instead of being human trafficked by a mental asylum, by the slave trade brands their age, and 50-year-olds who were paid their money since the year 2000, slave trade brand employees since the year 2000, slave trade brand school bloggers who became slave trade brands the year 2000, but also just slave trade brands the year 2000. Instead of allowing being drugged and accepting suicide and going to hell, they became homeless. But they are owed the money when they're not a slave trade brand. They would own the agency for co-producing. All charities got the celebrity money when the slave trade were recruited, but they never paid for them to have the money, like a part-time healthcare nurse. Their network of divorced nurses had prostitutes for children who worked for $20 per hour and commuted to party with the investors 2007. They took abuse from a boss and they became prostitutes, and then slave trade brands as $20 per hour promo models because they never paid the real models. School bloggers became slave trade brands from their school network with their parents and grandparents. Never allow exploitation because it's demonic. It's also the fact that this is our one economy, to support the anti-slave trade top percentage who are never compared to a downgrade. The only real SAG supermodels, talent producers with full-time agency contracts, 20 years like me, 10 and 5, who followed through with an agency rate for print, commercials, theatrical, celebrity real estate, runway, and business blogging for the most amount of A-list business, where it's paid according to federal law.